And we are live with one of the most interesting, I think, tier lists today. I'm looking forward to this one. I feel like there's going to be some conversations had about some of this stuff. All right. Maybe, you know what? Maybe everybody's going to be on the same page. Who the fuck knows? But I'm never going to find out unless I play the intro, so.
When the day's going sideways in your town and the ladder's stuck and the cat won't come down, someone's knocking saying, don't you worry, friend. It's Rastov showing up again. He'll lend a hand, crack a joke or two, somehow make the whole thing feel brand new. That's Rastov, hey, helping out wherever he can. Every neighbor's biggest fan. That's Rastov, hey, when the luck runs out of steam, he shows up with another crazy scheme. Good old Rastov.
Oh, what's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to another day in paradise, and it's Tier List Tuesday. One of my favorite Tuesdays. Well, it's my only Tuesday. But you know what? I enjoy Tier List Tuesday so much. The hardest part is figuring out what the fuck we're gonna do. Because after a while, you're like, oh yeah, yep. Well, no, we did that. Oh, I can't do that. That's the same as that. Oh, well, you know, we could try that. No, we did that too. You know, there's a lot of shit out there, but there's also not a lot of shit out there, right? You know what? I thought about doing a troll tier list, which was just different brands of brooms. And I started like getting the pictures together for it, and I was like, this is a terrible idea. No one is going to give a shit about a fucking broom tier list. Even though that was the point, right? The point of it was to be a troll. I was still like, we probably shouldn't do that. We probably shouldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? We probably shouldn't do that. I think. So, you know, I'll be taking tier list suggestions moving forward. If you guys have any that you think would be hilarious in the community, I was also thinking about doing a WWE tier list, but I mean, I don't know if you guys like WWE. Do you like WWE? Let's put some WW, and then we don't have an E tier, so let's just put some WWs in the chat if you like some WWE and you would enjoy that tier list. I want to know, and then I could put like a whole bunch of just random shit, you know, a whole bunch of random, like just random wrestlers that nobody knows. Oh, we get some L's. No, it's not everyone's. Okay, you know what? That works, Danny. That actually works. WWF works well. Okay. There was something I was meant to tell you guys. I can't remember what it is, though. You guys remember what I was meant to tell you? I don't remember. I really don't remember. Have we done video games yet? We have not done video games. We have not done video games. Coming out of the... Dude, come on, bro. Look, if I was, it wouldn't be a bad thing, okay? You can't read my mind yet? Oh, look, you got to get on that, all right? Because I forget stuff all the time. I mean, I don't really forget stuff. I forget some things. Not a lot of stuff. What was I going to say? Fuck. That's going to piss me off all day. I genuinely can't remember. Thank you for the star, anime love. I don't know. I got nothing. No, I got nothing. I genuinely cannot remember. So today's tier list, I was like, you know, let's do some addictions. That's gonna go well, right? That's gonna go perfectly well. There was more that I could have added to it, but I was like, this is getting pretty beefy for a tier list. So, you know, as always, if you want to add something to the tier list, it is $5 to add something to the tier list, and then if you want to place something initially, it's $5, and then obviously so on and so forth after that. Should we have a look at the tier list? Should we have a look at it? I think we should check it out. So let me just go over what we have on the tier list first. So these are some of the addictions, all right? These are some of the addictions that we can that we're going to be tier listing today. You know, we're starting off strong with caffeine, right? But we've also got nicotine, popping pillies. I had to get a little I had to be a little liberal with some of the some of the names of this, just in case, you know. No, we're not adding boom. We're not adding boom. Cryptic Cowgirl sent a gold coin. Thank you very much. We got the Devil's Lettuce, gambling, social media, sniffing glue, Kevin James, shopping, sugar, yerking it, attention seeking, mobile phones, exercise, work. Yeah, right. And body modifications. All fantastic or horrible addictions. So, boom is not an okay, guys. Like, look, I need the more you put him on this tier list, the bigger this guy's ego gets. Okay, the more you put him on the tier lists, his ego just goes like he's out here, he's strutting around like he's, you know, like he's king shit. You don't understand. You don't understand. Attention seeking? Yeah, there's some people that are addicted to attention seeking. Don't worry. There's a plenty of them. There's plenty of those people. It's like, no, I'm not just no, I refuse to just add boom, okay? Because when I add boom just because, I feel like I have to try and protect the.
Oh, that's not very nice.
Why?
It's just a donkey.
At Dalton V9C super chatted $9.99.
Really?
I have a reason for this. Add Mr. Boom Boom Pow to the list and put him in S tier.
Why, dude? Like, I can't even start the tier list without somebody fucking screwing it. I just. All right. I have to make a custom super chat to. Okay. You know what I would really like, okay? What I would really like is if somebody was on my side for once. If someone was just on my side and like put him in the F tier for a crazy amount of money, so we just never had to think about moving him again. Like that to me would be the ideal situation, right? The thing is not, look, Alex, I can't add myself because I don't always get added. No, he gets added every time. I have not been added every time. I don't even get added to my own shit. But thank you, Dalton. Thank you, Dalton. Appreciate the support, even if it's not mine. Okay. You'll pay to unadd me? Fuck off, dude. You can't afford to pay to unadd me, okay? To unadd me is an ungodly amount of money. It's like a crazy ungodly amount of money, okay? People just don't have that kind of money. Okay. All right. Okay. Mesa called him cute pal. What? I mean, that's not a terrible nickname, actually. That's not a terrible nickname for him, okay? But anyway, let's get to the actual addictions, okay? Let's see if we can actually do some, like, you know, let's see if we can actually do some good here today, right? We can ignore the fact that Boom's been put on the list, and we can focus on what we're here to do, which is the rest of the stuff, which, you know, we did alcohol and it was not, the whole stream was basically just not about alcohol, you know? So, how are we feeling about caffeine? All right. How are we feeling about caffeine? It's an S tier addiction, says Mooch. S tier? S tier addiction. All right. So as you all know, you all have little emojis and emotes. All right. You have little emojis and emotes that you can spam. Okay. So we got an F from Fuzz and a B from Steven. F from Precious. Okay. Well, we've got enough to do a poll. All right. Well, there we go. Does anyone else ever have to just double check how to spell caffeine every single time, or is that just me? Like, I'm usually pretty good at spelling, okay? I'm usually pretty good at spelling, but I always have to, you know what? I'm going to add, ooh, let's see. You know what? There's an A in there, C, and then F. All right. I always have to check it, right? I always have to check it. Because it's the whole, like, I before what? Volk said caffeine is less than meth, slightly. Caffeine is in coffee, tea, chocolate. You don't need to just drink coffee. That is true. Danny double checks every word. Thank you, brother. Thank you for double checking every word. No, that's fantastic. I love that. Yeah, no, I always double check caffeine. It's one of the only words that I like, because it fucks me up. I don't know how to spell it properly. It just messes me up, dude. It's I before E, except after C. Except after E, except after caffeine, though, like, right? You know what I mean? It's so confusing. It's so fucking confusing. I don't even know. Like, you know what? I don't know. I don't care. Fuck it. Why is something so crucial and so needed, necessary, so difficult? Why is W sometimes a vowel, though? What do you mean? You don't trust people that don't drink tea or coffee? I don't drink tea or coffee at all. All right, but I do, because I'm not a hot drink guy. All right, I'm not a hot drink guy. I like me a nice little cold drink. I like my liquids cool. So I guess Mooch wouldn't hire me. That breaks my goddamn heart. Mooch wouldn't hire me, guys. I learned that today. Yeah, see, Corey gets me. All right, looks like caffeine going into the S tier. Now, if you disagree with the placement of any of these, you know you can always change. For the low, low price, $5 and up. What? You... Okay, so even after I specified that I still drink like caffeine-related drinks, you still wouldn't hire me. That's some bullshit. Why wouldn't you fucking hire me? I'm delightful. Okay, all right. One's in the chat if you would hire me. Okay, I need someone to like fucking stroke my ego or something today. I need to know. Would someone hire me, please? For the love of God, would someone hire me? There we go. MJ Box, Freedom Tower. Corey would hire me. Oh, everyone would do it. Yes. Everyone except Mooch. Everyone except Mooch. No, I know you're messing with me. I know you. Wow, Precious wouldn't hire me. Fine, I wouldn't ask you for a job. How about that? How about that, Precious? What? Goonzilla wouldn't hire, dude. All right, okay, this is gonna hurt my feelings now. So let's just move on. All right, I do think as far as addiction goes, right? Caffeine's probably one of the best ones. You know, if we're being real, caffeine probably one of the best addictions. If people don't drink coffee or tea, they're usually hardcore drug or alcohol users. So straight or so straight edge, they are boring. You know? Bunch of the people I used to work with did not drink tea or coffee or energy drinks, and they would show up to work stoned. So, you know what? That kind of makes sense. It kind of tracks a little bit. All right. Let us move on. Let us move on to the nicotine, shall we? How we feeling about nicotine? Ugh. Smoking. Or chewing gum, I guess. I mean, it's mainly smoking, right? It's mainly smoking. Smoking cigarettes. Not to be confused with... I don't even know what it could be confused with, actually. F tier? Oh, all right. Okay, looks. This one's gonna be interesting. Bruhaha said, "I don't do drugs either. I must be boring." Look, we could be boring together, okay? Interesting. You know what? I kind of fuck with the difference here. This is what I thought, okay? This is what I thought about when I thought about these addictions, was that it was gonna actually split and divide people. Interesting. YouTube won't let you super chat? Dude. Maybe we're cooked. Well, that breaks my heart. Okay, let's add this one in there. Nicotine. I'm gonna do... This is a very mixed bag. It's a very mixed bag with nicotine. You know, Freedom Tower said, both my parents smoke and I hate it with a passion. Yeah, look, my mother smoked. My grandmother used to smoke. I just never, it just, the smell just fuck, nah, just not a fan. And, yeah, it's one of those things with vapes, right? I get it. Everyone's like, you know, it's better than smoking cigarettes, okay? You know, it's like, okay, you know, I mean, when you're cutting off one foot is better than cutting off both feet, right? Like, yeah, we could do this all day, you know? Losing one finger is better than losing two, you know? You know what's great? Not walking into a fucking cloud of someone else's vape fumes.
Oh, that's not very nice. It's just a donkey.
You know, I respect that. I respect that a lot. Okay. Alexandria said, I'm salty about the WWE hate, so add Rhea Ripley and put Mommy in S tier. I want my WWE tier list, damn it. You know, I think eventually I'm still going to do a WWE tier list, all right? Because I know that there's a lot of fans out there. Okay, I know that there's a lot of fans out there, and you guys are going to show up and you're going to enjoy it anyway. Okay, I need a good image. Shouldn't be hard to find. There's lots of lovely images of Rhea Ripley. We love her. She's amazing. She's scary as shit, if I'm being honest, but yeah. Let's see. Save image. Oh, and it works perfect. All right. Here we go. We will whack her into the S tier. Right next to Mr. Boom Boom Pow, which is probably the closest he's ever going to get to her, to be honest. I don't know why I just threw shade like that on Mr. Boom Boom Pow. Like that was just uncalled for. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I decided to choose violence with that one. Is she the goth mummy one? Yes, she is. Yes, she is. But yeah, look, okay. Oh, nicotine is in the F tier? Oh, shit. Damn, that's crazy. Mesa wants Rhea to step on you for real? Dude, I get that. You know, I feel that. Why can't I end the poll? What the fuck? Okay, there we go. All right, nicotine in the F tier. Look, I will be honest. I will be honest. There is just something weird about walking through a fucking cloud of like, okay, like this is the issue with vaping, right? This is the issue with vaping. You're walking along and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, what's that cotton candy smell? And you turn around and it's some nasty fucker, right? Nasty fucker with like dirty teeth and shit like that. And you're like, oh, that was in their mouth. Oh, like, you know what I mean? Everyone's had that realization where it's that nice little joy of, you know, and then they're like, oh, but it smells nice. Yeah, that's the problem. Someone smokes and you're like, oh, smoking stinks, right? You're just like, bro, check the newest comment on the last golf stream. What? Why am I? Okay, dude, you know what? Why am I? Why? The newest comment on the last golf stream. What the fuck? Okay, are we gonna, dude? There's no way we're communicating through fucking super thanks in the last. Okay, so Mr. Boom Boom Pow dropped the $10 super thanks on the fucking gaming channel apparently, and said add fire to the list and put him in S tier. Oh my god. Okay. So he can't super chat. All right. Why do I have to? Okay. All right. Okay. I can't put that image in there. Okay. Apparently it was too. Let me find a picture of fire. Yeah. Well, you know what? That's a good reminder. Okay. If you're watching the stream after the fact, you know, and you didn't get to super chat or give an opinion on something, a super thanks is a great way to communicate with me, and I always read them. You know, always read them. So, fucking super on the gaming channel though, like on the gaming channel. All right, this is the image of fire I'm going to use. How much to add cry tier? I think we said it was $100 to add like a new tier. Don't add a new tier though. All right, we got fire. Do I have to add them to the fucking tier list? Like, this is crazy. Okay. Okay, look, I start getting left out, all right? I start feeling left out. That's the problem. And Mooch had said, should I behave today since I was so bad yesterday? You know what? I don't want anyone to behave ever. I want everybody to let their little freak flag fly. Yeah. The triple Fs. Oh, Mooch said, I know, right? I don't want their blowjob juice in my face. That's crack up. Blowjob juice is insane. What? I did. Okay, dude. Look, I understand Rhea Ripley being in the S tier, right? She's fantastic, but really? Come on, man. Like this, you guys. This is why no one takes me. This is why no one takes me seriously. This is why no one takes me seriously. Smoke Aloud just said, I saw you in DSP's comments. Yeah, dude, got a fucking Steam controller. That shit's bullshit. Dude, they sold out like that, and he managed to get one. I was jealous. Is there an issue with YouTube now that you guys can't send super chats, apparently? Is there really an issue? Hold on. Let me see if I can send something, because that's now 2 people that can't send something. Let me see. Let me see. Because if you guys can't, it you know. Let me see. Do, 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 do. Let me see. Let me test this, okay? Let me test this.
Oh, that's not very
okay,
nice.
That worked.
It's just a donkey.
At Danny.p909 super chatted $5. Test.
Okay, well, that worked. Thank you, Danny. Mooch was able to send some jewels. Let me see if it works for me. I can never tell if I'm getting trolled with this stuff, right? Stormy said test. All right, let me see if it works for me. It is hanging.
Oh, that's not very nice.
Oh,
It's just a donkey.
go.
Rastov super chatted $10.10. Boom to F tier.
All right. You don't have to tell me twice. Look, I'm just saying, okay? I'm just saying. Now I just need to wait for it to come. That's not loading up on here now. Hold on. And Box said test as well. Okay, so it is. So it's working for some, but not for everybody. The only reason I was checking because I know if somehow you get like age restricted or something like that, then it fucks up. All right.
Oh, that's not very nice. It's just a donkey.
Fucking hell.
Why? Danny.P909 super chatted $11. Boom to S.
Come on, man. Why? It didn't have to be this way, dude. Sharkbait said, is King Mazer in S tier yet? No. But I do have a lovely Mazer picture that we can... No, can we do the actual tier list? Jesus Christ. Okay. 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 All right. Let's move on to Pop and Pillies. Pop and Pillies, all right? So how do we feel about Pop and Pillies as an addiction? What are some of the... Alexandria with the gifty, thank you. Hit ties. I really like the member thing that Nom Nom made. I really like the member thing that pops up. No, look, if you get put on the tier list, that's the image I have for you, okay? Pop and Pillies is based. How we feeling about Pop and Pillies as an addiction? You know, some of the benefits. Okay, well, some of the benefits are that it's I can't even, I don't know. I've never popped pillies, so you know, even headache tablets, I tend to not take those unless it's really bad. Okay, so all right, so if you don't like pop and pillies, you cringe as hell. Pop and fucking Mazer. Okay, so pop and pillies looks like it's going into the F tier, okay? It look
Oh, that's not very nice.
Jesus Christ.
It's just a
All right.
At Sharkbait 774 super chatted $10. Mazer to S tier. Just feeding your Mazer addiction, bro.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. Now I got to find that image again. Hold on. Where is... I need to find my Mazer picture. I have to find it. It's in here somewhere. I know I'll find him. It's very pretty. Where is he? I can't remember which tier list we debuted it. It was definitely a tier list we debuted it though. Wait. No, here it is. Here's Mazer in all the beautiful glory, okay? Mazer in all the beautiful glory. All right. Dude, the integrity of this tier list, okay? Why does it always look the same? Anybody that fucking sees this shit is going to think that I'm an absolute idiot, okay? I just need to make a folder, dude. Is Mazer a dude or a woman? Yes. Anyway, so I guess Pop and Pillies is going into the F tier. We don't have, no one voted for anything other than F. Okay. All right. Now this might be a, this might be a good, I have never gone to your image. Okay. Not one time. Well, not two times. Alcohol. All right. How are we feeling about alcohol, guys? How are we feeling about alcohol? Do we like alcohol? We think it's bad? Is it a bad addiction? A good addiction? Is it a so-so addiction? S-tier addiction? Okay. Now, I just as a disclaimer, you know, just for the stream, in case there's any confusion, this is all for jokes. No addiction. You know, we're not going to promote any kind of actual real addiction that could cause harm to anybody. This is all just a hypothetical joke, you know? Yep. Okay. Dude, that is very, very varied. Wow. Okay. Alcohol. Very different. Okay. We got S tier in there. Let's see. We're going to have to balance this out. Let's do... Okay, we'll do it like this, and then I think we're just gonna have to go middle of the road. We're gonna have to go middle of the road. What's up, Sapphire? Nice to see you. Rhea Ripley is a very healthy addiction. Very, I mean, she could be bad for your health if you met her. You know, if you guys have any addictions that were missed that you want to add to the list that aren't just random fucking booms and fires, okay, and Mesa, you feel free to add them, okay? Feel free if something that you think is an addiction that should be represented, you can add them. Healthy until she crushes your head with her thighs. Look, there's worse ways to go, okay? There are worse ways to go than having your head crushed by some thighs. Okay. I think we can all appreciate that, you know? I think, you know, I think we can all, you know what? Thighs could have been an addiction we put on here, but I didn't think about that at the time. Like a sparrow's egg between thighs. See, we could have put thighs on the list, but we didn't. We put fucking Mr. Boom Boom Pow and Fire and Mesa. Okay. You know what I'm saying? We could have put our money towards constructive things, but we didn't. So, you know, it's our loss really in the end. And Boom's ego continues to grow at an ungodly speed now and forever. Amen. Power had said Kevin James D tier. I'll show mercy. $4.33. You know, as much as I could fuck you over with this, I'm not going to. Okay, I'm going to be fair. All right, it's not our fault that our country's money just doesn't match up, okay? So I'm going to let you put it in there for $4.33 American. All right, I'm going to let you do that. I'm going to let you do that. This time.
Oh,
thank God.
Nice. It's just a donkey.
At my Boom Boom Pow super chatted $4.99. Kevin James S tier.
All right, we could be friends again. I'm happy about this. Thank you, Mr. Boom Boom Pow. Kevin James could eat it. Oh my God. What the fuck? That's $6 Australian. I know it is. That's why look, I didn't money shame you, did I? I never money shame people. All right. I'm not the LCU, okay? I'm not Keemstar. I don't fucking money shame people. All right, so where did we land? Okay, where did we land on alcohol? All right, that's not too bad. Okay, look, anybody that hates Kevin James is just uncultured, okay? You need to check yourself because clearly there is a bone in your body that doesn't exist, and it's probably the funny bone. All right, alcohol going to the S tier right next to its boy caffeine. Caffeine and alcohol a lot of the times go hand in hand. So, you know, it is what it is. Now, I feel like this one could be relatively controversial. If you guys could like the stream, that would help me out greatly. Kevin James reminds you of your dad. Yeah, kinda. Yeah. I see. Yeah, I'm good buddies with your dad, so yeah. No, he reminds me of my dad too. Actually, you know what? John Goodman reminds me of my dad a lot. Okay, so the devil's lettuce, the ganj, the wacky tobacco, Mary Jane. I've almost exhausted my list of names that I know. Okay, so it's a mixed bag so far. It's a mixed bag so far. Well, it's okay. So it's air. So it's a very fucking hard stance. Ooh, Mooch with the neutral. David with the neutral. Ooh, dude, we're making enemies today. We're making enemies today. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. All right, this is what I wanted. This is what I wanted. I love it when there's fucking just. Oh, this is good. All right, devil's lettuce. Let us vote. All right, this is going to be another middle of the road one, I think. This is going to be another middle of the road one. Let's see where the votes land. Let's see where the votes land. Ooh, F tier pulling out off the rip. Interesting. You know what's crazy? Is I feel like not almost every, but a lot of the people I spoke to, right? As far as like hosts over in the LCU, they were all fucking blazed out of their minds all the time. All the time. Pineapple Express taught you all about it. Dude, Pineapple Express was a fantastic movie. Love that movie. It's great. Dude, it looks like the devil's lettuce. F tier. Gives you panic attacks? Fair enough. Makes me too hungry. Look at Buff. He smokes a lot, and he is the gayest guy you know. I mean, you know, fair. Fair, you know. It's one of those. Ooh, okay. All right, looks like the devil's lettuce. It's becoming a hot vote. B tier is creeping up, but so far S and F are sitting neck and neck. Interesting. Now the thing is people. I feel like people are usually very opinionated when it comes to this shit. But I also feel like the community's trying to be respectful to each other by being like, yeah, I don't like it, and that's okay. If they were somewhere else, they'd probably be like, I don't like it, and anybody that does can die. Buff is one of those super rare high-functioning smokers. I mean, yeah. He's very high functioning when it comes to that. Yep. Dalton said each experience I have with the devil's lettuce, I got worse and worse until I had a trip where I thought I was a planet soaring through space. Then I was done. Dude, I think your devil's lettuce was laced with something, bro. That's not supposed to happen. I think someone fucked with you. Like that's not supposed to happen. That's pretty fucking funny. Yeah, tier list Tuesday is the day to be brutal, all right? You know, it's at the end of the day, the love is the love, you know? At the end of the day, the love is the love. Ooh, okay, all right. Looks like it's back on the F tier. Okay. I feel like we can probably end this poll now. Anybody else want to get some anybody else want to get some votes in? Maybe, dude, because at the moment S and B are right there. You know what? I did not see Mesa being a massive pot hater. That would not be on my bingo card. That would not be on my bingo card. That's crazy. All right. Dude, I did not expect the Devil's Lettuce going into the F tier. That is probably the most surprising thing that's happened today. This kind of being this is pretty surprising too. But it's not too bad.
Oh, that's not very nice.
Okay.
It's just a donkey.
Okay, you can add him to the list.
1986 super chatted $5.06. Billy the Fridge S tier.
Okay, you can add him to the list for that. You can add him to the list for that. But it's 5 to add and then 5 to move. That's how it works. So I'll add him onto the list and we can figure out where he goes. I think he's taking a break today. So there may be no redirect to him at the end of the stream. Might be someone else, or we might go a little bit longer depending on how we're feeling. I'm not sure, but he's taking a little breaksy doodle, and that's okay. It's good to take breaks. It's hard to take breaks, right? It is fucking difficult to take breaks. Especially in this, because if you're for me, I find it hard to take breaks. Dude, should I use that image? You know what? I'm going to use... no, actually, I remember I got told not to use that image before, so we're not going to use that one. Okay. You know what? I'm going to use this AI image of Billy that I made of him as a blinged out rapper. It's a little blinged out rapper. Now there is Billy the Fridge on the list. We'll get to him. I mean, he is an addiction, right? He is definitely an addiction.
Oh, that's not very nice. It's just a donkey.
At Mesa 2311 super chatted $10. Stephanie Vacca's rear S tier.
Are you trying to get me to put her ass on the fucking S tier? Hold on. You know what? Fair. You know what? I understand. I understand. I get it. You know what? I get it. I get it. Put the image in the bag. Okay, well, I have to find an image that's fucking, let's see. Okay, hold on. Every time you send one of these through, by the way, I panic a little bit because I'm like, what the fuck's he going to say? But you know what? Honestly, I respect it. No, that's a video. Okay. No, that one. We'll just do this one. All right, this image should work. We'll save this image. There we go. All right, there we go. It's on the list. How the fuck do you say that? But there we go. And it's going to the S tier. Right next to you, okay? I'll put it right next to you. I have to make a custom one. All right. The thing is, you know what? This wouldn't be so bad if you guys added to different fucking places, not just S tier for everything. Oh my god. Okay. All right. Oh no, fuck, I need that back open. All right. Okay, so how do we feel about gambling, guys? How do we feel about gambling? But yeah, taking a day off streaming is really difficult, right? Because if you're not there, someone else is going to swoop in, you know? I always just get worried that you guys are going to not come back. That's what I worry about, you know? So you'll find something else interesting. That's not me. And you'll be like, well, you know, I guess Rastov wasn't as cool after all. And so I just push and push and push and push and end up feeling burnt out. It's tragedy, really. D tier for gambling? Gambling is the dumb loser's addiction. I mean, look, or the fantastic winner's addiction. You guys don't like people that hit the casino? Yo. No. Okay, Maze, you can spam W's, but you gotta put something else in there. No one wins? Oh, someone wins. Someone always wins. Someone always wins. Okay. It looks like gambling is probably gonna go into the F tier, maybe. Let's lose our houses. So I'm assuming that nobody would be down for us to have a Rastovia gambling
That's
ring.
not very nice. It's just a donkey.
There we go.
Powerage_1986 super chatted $5.06. Billy the Fridge S tier.
That we can do. That we can do for you, Powerage. I will do that one for you, no problem. There we go. What a fuck, dude. I swear to God, man. I swear to God. Okay. All right. Well, it looks like shockingly gambling is going into the F tier. I didn't see this coming. I did not see this one coming. I really didn't. All right. I forgot to mention, all right, we have a members goal this stream. And that's if we get 100 members, I will do another members goal tomorrow. I think, right? And that'll probably be 100 members. So, it's basically, I just want to see how long we can keep the goal going. So, if we hit 100 members today, we'll do a 100 member goal tomorrow. If we hit that one, we'll do it the next time. And we'll just keep going and going until everybody's poor. Right? I think that's a W. I think that's a W fucking idea. I think that's, that's what a $250,000 education gets you guys. Thank God the goal doesn't involve you doing free labor or losing your job. I thought I'd give you a break. If we hit 105 members, we'll also fire Mr. Boom Boom Pow. So, I figured I would just add that in there, The gambling is already happening dockside. The goon cut you in for a percentage. Nice. Well, hey, look, it's other people will have to sort that out. Ugh. You think I have to run some Facebook ads for more viewers? Maybe. I've thought about doing some promotional stuff. I don't know. I don't know if it works. I'm not sure. But it's an idea. It's definitely an idea. Maybe we'll promote today and we'll see how it goes. If I want 100 member buys, no, look, everyone just needs to dig deep. We can hit these goals every day. No, do not run Facebook ad. Oh, you just told me to run Facebook. You told me to run Facebook. Anyway, speaking of Facebook, how do we feel about social media? How do we feel about social media? It loses the ability to get ad revenue? That's interesting. We don't like, wait, Box doesn't like social media? You don't like people that are addicted to taking images of their food? You don't like knowing exactly what someone's about to eat every time they have a meal? You don't think that's good? No, social media is bomb. Come on, guys. Let's not be hasty. Let's not be crazy. Okay, social media is pretty cool. C tier, all right, you know. D tier, all right. I mean, where are the S tiers? A tier, there we go. A tier, there we go. That's what we're talking about. We need some high tier for social media, okay? Look, people could be out there doing meth. They're not. They're on social media. You love e-girls? Nice. It's a very mixed bag. Very mixed bag social media. Would help if I had finished the gambling one.
Oh, that's not very nice. It's just a donkey.
At one buff we've super chatted $5. You jerk it, 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 we jerk it.
We jerk it, we jerk it, we jerk it. That's a throwback. Oh my God. Jesus Christ, Box. I don't like middle-aged, menopausal, mediocre at best white women chronically on Facebook. All right. I guess I know where social media is going. All right. Oh my God. That's crazy. Well, look, you know, I would just like to apologize to all of the middle-aged, menopausal, mediocre at best white women that are offended by that comment. Does not necessarily represent the views of myself or the wider community. Fucking hell. That was funny. All right, we're going to go this. Then I think we'll do this and then this. All right. All right, all right, all right. Oh my God. Okay, let's find let's find out where social media is going on this lovely low-key tier list. All right. Oh, Jesus Christ. Look, some of these make me nervous because I don't know where you guys are going to land. And I don't know if some feelings are going to get. Yeah, I deleted my Facebook a while ago. You know, it was one of those things where it just wasn't enjoyable anymore, you know? Sniffing glue is Kino. Oh, my God. All right, well, it looks like social media out of nowhere might actually be the first fucking thing we've ever voted on a tier list that didn't just go into S or F. I'm very proud of us. I'm very proud of us. Social media, A tier. You know what? You know what? Well done. Well done. Well done. I'm proud of us. I think everybody deserves a little pat on the back. Go on, give yourselves a little pat on the back. Go on, you did good. You did good. We actually voted something into a different tier that's not S or F. I'm actually really proud. Now, an addiction that I'm sure everybody had in school, and probably some still do now. Sniffing glue. There was always that one kid that just couldn't get enough, man. Could not get enough of huffing those glue fumes, you know? As kids, you know, you would get that white glue and you would put it all over your hands and then you would peel it off like skin, right? Anyone else do that? W's in the chat if you did that shit at school. All right, but there's always that one kid that would just sit there like so specific, dude. It's a legitimate addiction. There are some that, you know, it's the same with paint. You know, sniffing glue is a gateway to paint. You know what I mean? It's a gateway to paint. You know, you just that's why you got to be careful, man. These teachers got to start regulating glue in the classrooms. You know, they gotta start regulating that shit. Oh, you guys aren't ready to move on from Facebook? All right, what's the conversation we're having about Facebook so far?
Oh, that's not very nice. It's just a donkey.
What the I did not know that. Sniffing Mooch said sniffing glue is so sad in the third world. Though kids in garbage dumps sniff glue to ignore starvation. I'm gonna cry now. What? Hold on, is that real? Hold on, I gotta. That's throwing me the fuck off. Hold on, I gotta. Okay. Glue. Oh, I believe you. I just need to look it up. Oh my God. Some children in extremely poor conditions have been reported to inhale glue, solvents, gasoline, or other inhalants. It's usually not because they're trying to replace food, but because the chemicals can temporarily numb hunger, emotional distress, cold, boredom, trauma, or exhaustion. Street children in parts of Latin America, Africa, Asian, and Eastern Europe have historically been documented doing this when living in severe poverty. That's insane! That's crazy. What? No. you did not kill the vibe. That's just an interesting thing to know. You avoid paste eaters as a rule? Oh my God. A new diet to lose weight? That's insane. Oh my God. Anyway, so yeah, how are we feeling about sniffing glue now, guys? Someone posted D tier before. That was Mr. Boom Boom Pow. How do we feel about how do we feel about sniffing glue, guys? Oh God. Oh Jesus, someone's talking about me. Oh God. Someone's talking about me right now. You do what you have to do to survive. Oh my God. No one has an opinion on sniffing glue anymore apart from Boom. I guess we're putting it into the D tier. Ruh-roh. Oh God. I didn't know that. F tier. All right, there we go. There's a vote. Oh my God. Oh. Okay, well, I guess, you know what? Let's just vote it up. Let's just vote it up. It was I don't know where to go from here. Okay, let's just vote it up, guys. Let's just vote it up anonymously. Let's just vote it up. Oh my God. Oh my God. I think I'm getting sick. Oh fuck, I hope I'm not getting sick. That would suck so bad. But it's starting to get cold. Starting to get like really cold. Oh. That would be my luck. That like as soon as sort some shit out, we get sick. That, you know what? That just always fucking happens. You know what I'm saying? Does that ever happen to you? Some bullshit's what it is. All right, let me see. You've been a bit under the weather? Fair enough. All right, sniffing glue, D tier. All right, now possibly the worst addiction, okay? The worst addiction ever. It is the relationship killer, okay? The bank account drainer. We are, of course, talking about shopping. Every man's worst nightmare. Every woman's hottest fantasy. Shopping. How do we feel about a shopping addiction? You know, every time something bad goes wrong, charge it. Every time, every time life's just getting you down a little bit, charge it. Mooch says, if I can afford it, I buy it. Mesa said, poor children die making stuff for us to buy. What the fuck? It's not a joke, guys. Jesus Christ, dude. What the fuck? Why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me? MJ feels called out. She's shopping right now. Oh my God. Guys, we need votes, okay? I need votes. I need votes. S, C, and F is what we have so far. I will make a poll based on that. I'll do it. Mesa killed shopping for you. Guys, we can't do this. Okay, you can't derail every section. You'll kill my career. This is all I have. Tier lists are all I have. I don't know how to make content otherwise. Oh no. You can't let Mesa win. All right, I'll be honest. You know, I have been known to do a little retail therapy before. Volk with $2. Thank you, brother. All right, we want that. I think this is fair. All right, this is what we're doing. Let's vote up shopping. Okay. Should we do pizza topping next week? Like, legitimate question. Should we actually do pizza topping? Because I feel like that's gonna break some hearts. I honestly feel like I feel like pizza toppings would be good. What's up, Jawbone? How you doing? We need to do pizza? Yeah, I think we need to do pizza toppings. Like, now, do we want actual toppings or do we want types of pizza, right? Like meat lovers or Hawaiian, you know what I mean? Disney princesses? Look, I know you really badly want to be a Disney princess, okay? I'm not sure if I should do princesses or movies, all right? As long as you don't put cat turds as S tier and pepperoni as F tier in the thumbnail. You know what? That's exactly what I'm going to do. Yeah, pepperoni, F tier. Cat turds on pizza, S tier. Dude, that's just how we roll, bro. That's just how we roll. Anchovies is dude, no, that's gross. No. It's going to be a very controversial tier list, okay? It's going to be very controversial. Oh, look at all these closet shoppers coming out and voting for shopping S tier, eh? I see you. You know what? I didn't think about this when I made this tier list, but I didn't expect a bunch of you, okay, to not want to admit that they like certain addictions or have certain addictions. I didn't expect that. That was not on my list. Did we do sugar or did I accidentally? No, I just moved the wrong fucking thing. I'm an idiot. I was like, where the fuck did sugar come from? That just threw me off. Yeah, look, you've eaten anchovy and pineapple pizza before? That's crazy. No. Okay, all right, guys, we can do this. Okay, let's save the pizza toppings till next week. We can kill each other then, all right? For now, we have to talk about sugar. Anime, cartoon tier list, or video game. Could be good. Could be good. So how do we feel about sugar as an addiction? You know? I for one don't think it's a problem, you know? Like, you know, there's a little bit of sugar somewhere. You know, you're going to get it. Oh, we love sugar. Sugar is the easiest way to put weight on. Because it's just so easy to consume, right? Who don't like chocolate? Who doesn't like drinks? You know? Dude, we got S tier, we got D tier, we got B tier. Ooh, okay. All right. I fuck with it. Sugar, it destroys lives slowly, so it's S for slow. Sugar made you fat. Sugar made me fat. I get that. I feel that. That's a mood. All right. It's just so easy to drink, like, you know, like it's funny because there's more calories in like drinks than there are in a lot of these foods that you eat, right? But it's so much easier to just drink. Eating pineapple and Canadian bacon pizza. Okay, the Canadian bacon sounds good. The pineapple, I don't want to eat something that squirts on pizza, on pizza, on pizza, on pizza, on pizza. Sugar-free life for the win. Well played. Well played. You know? Now, not everybody can be addicted to sugar. You know what I mean? Not everyone has that privilege. Sometimes people just aren't able to take sugar. You did not clip me saying that. No. Don't clip me saying that, please. Stop. We need to stop making sound clips for me, all right? We need to stop making sound clips. All that reminds me is the song that I made. It's all that reminds me. It's the song that I made for Mr. Boom Boom Pow about him not being able to drink Coke anymore. All right, let's vote it up, peeps. Let's vote it up. I was with this specific tier list, right? One of the things I was like worried about whether or not it would hit would be whether or not it would be like too serious or too like not divisive enough, you know? There's not a lot of passion for addiction, you know? Not a lot of people want to go into bat for you know, sugar. You know what I mean? You posted a short with that song? Did you really? Your latest addiction is Rastovia? You know what, Sapphire? I love that. I love that. I think Rastovia is fantastic. You know, there's a lot of other channels out there doing drama and crap like that, you know, and that's all good. That's totally fine. You know, if drama is what you're looking for, there's definitely a plenty. You know, and I think that's I think it's good to have variety. You know what I mean? I think it's definitely good to have variety. Definitely good to have some variety. Rastovia is an expensive addiction. Well, Rastovia is not on this list, but if it was, it would be S tier, you know? Rastovia would be it would be an S tier addiction by far. But sugar looks like it's also an S tier addiction, so why can't I drink Coke anymore? All right. Probably the greatest addiction of all time. The most amazing addiction of all time. The favorite addiction of all time. Yerking it. All right? Just good old yerking it. You can't stop, Mesa. All right. I think you know what? I think we can fix you, Mesa. I think every time you troll or you get an urge to troll, you have to drop $1, okay? You just have to drop $1 every time you have the urge to troll, and eventually you'll be like, I can't do this anymore because I just don't have any more dollars, okay? I think that, you know, it's the troll jar. We'll set up a troll jar every time anyone feels the need to troll. Drop $1. We'll save it. Wait, you trying to say that yerking it is a B tier addiction, Boom? That's crazy. No, dude, it's S tier. D tier addiction? Bro. I do know how many times you've done that. But look, I'm not greedy. S tier addiction? There we go. Freedom Tower gets it. Okay. Look, I get it, right? You guys might be too embarrassed to say how you feel about yerking it. I understand. Right? I understand. F tier addiction? Dude, nah, come on, man. Of all the things... It's okay, Mesa. Mesa's feeling like trolling right now. It's okay, dude. You got this. I believe in you, bro. I believe in you. Yerking it is a serious affliction. My uncle died to yerking it. As someone who hates that realm, there's health benefits. A tier? Yeah, yerking it's healthy. It's S in the moment, but after it falls off, dude, you guys just aren't doing it right. Come on. I can't believe what I'm not seeing, and that's just a wave of S's by everybody, okay? Yerkin, it's healthy. Come on. How can I use this addiction for a comedic device, Rastov? This is super duper serious. Look, I'm sorry. I was too busy yerking it, okay? I was too busy yerking it. Okay, so I think S tier. I think we'll add. Okay, we'll do this. Did anyone even say? Yeah, we got a couple. We got a couple. All right. Let's get that. Let's get yerking it in there. All right. I know this is an important one. You think you're okay? You got it out of your system, Mesa? See, I told you that cash therapy would work. Everyone just needs a little troll jar sometimes. That's fine. Everybody just needs a little troll jar. There's nothing wrong with that, you know? Nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing. Badger Cat said, I need someone to watch me, so no fun. I mean, you know, look, I'm just, everyone has different ways. You know, they make, if you try to Omegle, I'm sure you could find someone on there. Let's see. You guys are funny. All right, yerking it. S tier. Dude, how is it mixed with F tier? That's crazy. Volk said watching the Lolly Cow universe is definitely an F tier. Yeah. Dude, it honestly is an addiction though. Once you get out of it, you're like, oh my God, dude, I have so much more energy. My brain doesn't hurt as much. Like that shit's crazy. Like that's actually, it is an addiction. It is definitely an addiction. There are literally like before I was even like a host, I would be up at like 5 a.m. just typing on the Discord, right? When I hurt my when my back was in pain and shit like that, and I couldn't sleep anyway, I would literally have to get fucking Ken to time me out so I could go to sleep. Like that's how much of an addiction it was. It was crazy. You know, and that was back when it was like real, like that's back when it was good. Nowadays it's not interesting at all, right? So I don't feel like people are getting hooked anymore, but at one point you had 8 alts in the Discord. What the fuck? Getting clout for your sweet memes was insane dopamine hits. I bet, because your memes made it to a lot of shows. Like a lot of shows. I'm gonna need some more yerking it votes, okay? This is too balanced. We need to break the tie. We need to break the tie. We need to break the tie. Okay, all right. You know what? I'll take the tie break. There we go. Yerking it, S tier. There we go. Yerking it straight into the S tier where it belongs. All right, how we feel about attention seeking? This has to be a complete F tier, right? I love, you know, I love that there's just so many people addicted to attention seeking, but it has to be an F tier. It has to be F tier, right? You were the tie jerker? Dude, attention seeking has to be an F tier. All right? There are some people that just, you know, content creators disagree. Streamers saying it's F tier. I'm not seeking attention, okay? I'm not addicted to it. I can stop anytime I want. It's only been a year and a half, and I'm fucking having a meltdown, trying to force myself to take 2 days off. Yeah, no, it's great. It's fantastic. It's F tier, man. It's F tier. Freedom Tower said, I seek attention, but I have an excuse. I'm autistic. Oh my God, that's fucking funny. Okay. All right, how we feeling about attention seeking, guys? All right, let's get it. Let's see. I think this one's just going to be balanced. You either love it or you hate it. You either love it or you hate it. It's mid. I think it's just going to be very heavily F tier. I think it's just, yeah. Oh my God, Danny! With the 10 attention seekings. Thank you, brother.
Hear ye, 10 just hit, 10, that's big. Check your name, don't miss it. Welcome in, welcome in. 10 in the room woke up, feel that? Keep it going, don't go quiet, stay with us. Let's go! Hey, who sent that? That was strong, thank you. Came in fast, no warning. We see you.
The more I listen to the 10 bomb, it sounds dirty. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Captain Shotgun said, for real, I have anxiety. Attention sucks. And Nina agrees. You know, when I was younger, yeah. Now when I'm older, no, I still have anxiety. No, I still definitely have anxiety. Okay, attention seeking, straight into the F tier. This has been a weird tier list, okay? Now, what will be interesting is after the stream, when everybody can make their own tier list, okay? It's gonna be interesting to see where everybody places everything. Now that I might review. I want to see where everyone puts their addictions. Okay. Now, this is one that I need you all to continue to be addicted to, okay? I need you to all be addicted to mobile phones so that you can continue watching me every day and loving me and enjoying and having fun and typing in a little chat, you know? It's what we need. S-tier phone addiction, let's go. You know, spend most our lives living in a streamer's paradise. Phone addiction, baby. You're addicted to that shit, I know you are. I'm addicted to you, and I want it, and I need it. We love it. We love it. Only Mr. Boom Boom Pow has an opinion on phone addiction. Look, addictions, hindsight, might not have been the best choice for a tier list today, let's be honest. There were some funny ones at the start. Even I'm starting to get a little bored with it. Okay, but that's fine. We will push through. We only have 4 more. Why would you watch streams on a mobile phone? A lot of people do. A lot of people do. A lot of people do. All right, well, you know what? We've only had S's come in. I think we're just going to boost this one to S. Same with exercise. That's an F tier addiction, you know. You gave me a banger idea, did you? Huh. Does this still work? Oh, it does. No, I don't remember that. Exercise is Keno. Nah, see, exercise. That's just for adrenaline junkies, man. You can get all the exercise you need just yerking it, bro. You get all the exercise you need just yerking it. Trust me. Trust me. You're an addiction. It's an addiction to your laptop. Fair enough. It's relaxing. No, you guys haven't. Okay. You guys are no. All right, look. I'm gonna make this real easy for you. All right, I'm gonna make this real easy for you. Real easy. I'm just going to make it real easy for everybody, okay? It's true. Got them Popeye arms from yerking it. Yeah. Yeah. Not telling that story. Anyway, okay. You just have to get past the first 6 months of bullshit to make exercise a good brain thing. I mean, you know what? I can appreciate that it's good for some people, you know? Exercise is good for some. But it's just so much effort, you know? Like, it takes so long. You got to go and do it, right? And then you got to get back from doing it, and then you're sore. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know, it's just so sore. Then you have to have a shower again, even though you had a shower before. Move to your city will be exercise, buds. You know what, dude? We could get a carriage, okay? And I could sit in the carriage and you could drag the carriage. I think that's a good idea, personally. Exercise D tier. Fuck, you know what? I fuck with it. Exercise D tier. All right. Work. Who's addicted to work? I'm addicted to work. I'm addicted to work. I shower twice a day. Thank you very much. I shower twice a day. Twice a day, every day. Sometimes 3 times, depending. If I get really dirty, which I don't often do, but, you know, I don't like being dirty. It bothers me. It irritates me. S tier working is an S tier addiction. I mean, I think so. You thought it was procrastination? No, we did that one already. So it's work. Yeah, right. No, I am actually addicted to work. I can't seem to stop, you know. How the fuck do I get dirty? Well, I don't really at the moment, but I used to. Okay, man. Okay. Let's not be mean about it, all right? Let's not be mean about it. Let's not be mean about it, okay? Don't be like, you don't go outside, just because sometimes I don't go outside, all right? I don't remember seeing $1 come through, Mesa. That was hurtful. All right. We're almost finished with this tier list. Dude, you know what we should do at the end of each tier list is vote on what tier the tier list was. That's tier listception. That's what we should have done. Thank you. There we go. I accept what you said now. Work. Let's see. Shut in stop. Dude. Look, just because inside's nice and outside is scary, okay? Look, I'm not divorced, okay? That's not the kind of dirty I meant, okay? Though it's not entirely inaccurate. Anyway, look, let's just, okay. Anyway, back to the tier list. Okay, S tier for work. I think we're just gonna get it. Ain't gonna change. People love work, and the final one, body modification. Okay, body modification. How we feeling about some body modification? How do we feel about body modification as an addiction? Because some people are addicted to that. You know. They get like all kinds of rings. They get all kinds of tattoos. You know, there's that guy, like they dye their eyeballs. Like that shit's crazy. That shit's crazy. Now, it's personally, like, it's not for me, right? It's like personally not for me. But walked in the woods, found $1. All right. I think this is probably going to go into the D tier. Or F tier, sorry, Dalton just put D and fucking threw me off. Okay, body modification. Yeah, see, that's what I mean. People are addicted to tattoos. Mooch said she did get tattooed so much that it was addicting, like the sensation, but then you stopped completely, never got one again. Nina's addicted to tattoos. You know? That's technically body modification, right? So, no, you're all good, Volk. You know what? Let's just make it simple. We're just gonna make it simple. S or F, because that's the only place we usually vote. So, wait, you're bored? This is boring. I just got what you meant by that, Volk. What the fuck? What? What? Dude, that was like was that a sneak? Was that a sneak diss? Did you fucking sneak diss me? Let me insert my bank card as a chip in my arm so I don't have to carry around a wallet. I mean, that's all well and good till someone cuts your arm off. Then what are you gonna do? Never got a tattoo, will never get one. Okay. Fair enough. Okay. All right. I think Jesus Christ. No, you can't, like, you're not getting my face blowing a kiss on your O-ring. That's insane. All right. Here we go. Lock it in. This is the weirdest tier list of all time. This tier list was something different, all right? So now what I want us to do, okay? I need another image. Okay. I need you now to vote on how good was the addictions tier list, okay? How good was the addictions tier list? That's what I need you to vote on. All right. I need you guys to now put through your suggestions for how good was the addictions tier list. Mr. Boom Boom Power said, I've got scars. I'm too cool for tattoos. It had goth mummy, so S. You think it was a B tier list? Interesting. A C tier list? Okay. Interesting. C. It was kind of a mid one, right? I feel like it had potential. But I don't know. Do you think it just wasn't fun enough because it had too many serious things in it? I tried to add some jokey things in there, but it didn't really work. It was definitely an interesting idea. I'm glad we tried it, and it was not very divisive. There was some that were, but like overall, I think it wasn't. You know, overall, I think it wasn't. It was mid. Yeah, I agree. I think it was mid. All right, I think we'll probably put it in the. I think C tier is fair. It's cringe when people take things serious in a joking environment. Okay, for some reason it won't let me. Okay, it won't let me create an image for it. It makes no sense. What the fuck? You give me a C? Okay. You destroyed it with the huffing garbage children of the third world. You know what? That might have been a turn. After that, it was like, oh, God, what are we doing? It was kind of diversive and sort of triggering. Fair enough. Okay, interesting. You know, while we don't have to do it again, that's the good thing. And I think that's, you know, it's okay to like try shit that doesn't work, right? Volk said, I got my Yeezys on. I'm feeling good. Woo! There we go. There we go. We love that. We love that. Okay. All right. Next week, we're doing something fun. We're doing pizza toppings, okay? We're doing pizza toppings. That's going to be crazy. All right. That's going to be absolutely insane. I think pizza toppings is going to be fucking nuts. Pizza toppings definitely going to be nuts. Yeah, I'm not going to use that image. Never mind. We don't need to put an image on there. It was mid. It's fine. How are we feeling? What happened to Disney princesses? Oh, we still need to do that. It's getting the images for that was just annoying. So I was like, I'm going to go with something easier. It's still on the list. It's still on the cards. Do a poll, Mooch versus Mesa? Sure. All right. Volk said, I only kid my guy. Just having fun. You good? Well, you've broken my heart now, you know? It seems like a bad idea, but you know, it's battle of Eminem, all right? Mazer and Mooch. Let's see how this goes. Let's see how this goes. Ooh, oh, okay. This is very balanced. Very balanced. There's only one vote in it. And it's 50-50. I did not see this coming. Mazer pulls ahead just a little bit. Mazer pulls ahead just a little bit. Oh, he's pulled ahead a little bit more. Oh, it's pulled back. It's pulling back. It's pulling back. Oh, my God. I need one more vote. Maybe two. I just need one more vote. I'm going to try and get it 50. There we go. 50-50. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Oops. Well, Mooch won. I was trying to get a 50-50 so no one's fucking feelings got hurt. You don't know either of those two people, so you didn't vote? Fair enough. You know what? Today was a nice low-key day. No, look, Mazer, it's okay, bro. It's okay. I get it. You're gonna cry yourself to sleep. I get it. I've been there, bro. It's okay. I'm here for you. Right? Can we get some hug boxes in the chat for Mazer? King of Kingler's feelings are always hurt. I feel that, bro. I feel that. We can't go on together with suspicious minds. Yeah, come on, guys. Give them some hug boxes. What are you doing? Give them some hug boxes. Come on, where is the Rastovian spirit? One of our people is hurting. We need to give him a hug box. Otherwise, he'll never recover, and he'll go on to develop some crazy trauma. There we go. Thank you, everybody, for giving Mazer some hug boxes. That's what we like. There we go. Seek said, I'd rather be here than watch Lolcow Glass. I mean, fair. But, you know, look, this is low-key. We're kind of wrapping up. Kind of wrapping up now. You don't understand hug boxes outside of the reference of Billy the Fridge? Well, the idea of a hug box is that it's kind of just like, it's kind of what people that have a chat filled with people that don't like them criticize people that do, you know? So I mean, the thing is most people that stream have a hug box because the people that are watching them want to be there to see the streamer, right? That's yeah, it's kind of what it is. So it's kind of it doesn't really make sense, you know? Doesn't really make sense. But the real hug box, right? The real hug box is that if people get kicked out for disagreeing, right? That's where it becomes a real, like, that's where it becomes like a toxic hug box. So if people come in and they're like, you know, talking shit and you kick them out, that's hug box. So it's either get a hug box or a hate watch fan group. Yeah. It basically, if you can't take like criticism from people, right? See, like me, I get one guide. I don't ban the people. I don't kick them out. I just get one guide and looks dumb. So, you know. But then my people jump on them. You know, it's one of those things. That is stupid. It is stupid. Right? Because it's, you know, but I guess it's that kind of, like the Reapers VC. I mean, that's what it was. Yeah, that's what it was like, from what I heard. So, yeah, it's, that's really what the hug box is if you kick out people that are critical of you or giving you fucking feedback, shit like that. That's why they call that a hug box specifically. So, you know. It's similar to an echo chamber, you know. Hug box is members only. I mean, yeah, it could be that. Volk says, I joke and I make fun, but I mean hugs when it comes down to it. People are strange to me. God damn it, Badger. I'm not reading that. I'm not reading that out. That fucking calendar is gonna I regret making that calendar, okay? Even though it is still the most sold thing. You know what? Let's look at some merch that's not the calendar. Okay, because that is one of the things that I've been very bad at doing, and that's promoting my merch. I need some merch to be purchased, okay? Times are tough. Go get yourself some Rastovia shit, all right? What's up, Catchlow? Go get some Rastovia stuff, right? We got mugs, we got desk mats, mouse pads, which apparently the mouse pad is bigger than the desk mat, which makes no sense. We got a really cool shirt, an I Love Rastov journal, okay? Which, to be honest, I made this as a meme. No one bought it. Anyway, but the rest of the stuff, everybody's bought the rest of this stuff, which is cool, especially this. This has sold more than I thought it would have. So get yourself some really awesome merch. Don't buy this. It's already halfway through the year almost. You don't need a calendar now. But this, you know, some of this shit, absolute banging stuff. Go get some merch and have some fun. And yeah, it'll be a good time. All right. Also, you know, we've got the Wall of Awesome. I need to get better at promoting, you know, the website. Oh, you know, I forgot to zoom back out. There we go. So there we go. We got the Legend Eternal, right? We got the Ascended Mythic. We got the Legend himself. Then we've got all these other mythics, champions. You know, it's good. I wonder if it's okay. It's showing him. It's showing Alex up 3 times. You know what? It is what it is. You know. What was so bad about the calendar? It just promotes a lot of gooning, you know? It promotes a lot of gooning. No, the calendar was funny because, you know, it was a team effort throughout the Discord. So you see you? Yeah, and you know what I love the most? What I love the most about this little wall is that everybody's a ball. Everybody's a ball. We love that. You know, we turn it down to slow. Sometimes I'll just come here and have a look. You know, I'll just have a look and I'll just grab Alex and just start beating people. Just start beating everybody, you know? Just start beating people up. You know? Be like, oh, there's Mazer. There's Mazer. Throw him against the wall. You know, you can have all the fun you want. Where's Danny's ball? Oh, is this? Oh, I wonder if it's not been updated. I wonder if the Ascended. Wait, no, no. I think. Wait, no, here you are. I don't think there's a ball for the Ascended Mythic kit. We haven't got an Ascended Mythic ball yet. That'll be on the list. I'm not grabbing your balls, Freedom. I'm not grabbing your balls, okay? Now, we were doing a snake tournament, but I don't think anybody's played it since I announced it, so I don't know if we're still doing the snake tournament. Or I don't know if it's going to... Oh, no. Yeah, I don't know if we have had anybody do any new scores, so... Yeah. Unfortunately, my best friend, every time I do a best friend simulator, it dies. Just kind of like story of my life, you know, so... But yeah, we have, we got the universe, you know, which is, this is the old thing we did. We've got all of the old, you know, all of the old stuff. The new Rastovia is coming along nicely, the map, right? So this will be all, this is eventually going to be all finished, right? So you can click on Rastovia City, loads up the map. You know, and then you've got like the holdings of Rastovia, the palace bushes, the merchant quarters in, all this sort of stuff. And people can go in and have a look at their stuff. It's good. I like it. Nom Noms did a great job with this. There's more to be done. There's a lot more that's going to be coming with this. So, but you know, it's on its way. So you can definitely, I think you can check that out. Nom Nom hates you, dude. Well, look, when he gets back, because he's taking a little break, we will get your ball added to the wall of awesome. Okay. Well, not the wall. You're on the wall of awesome. We'll get you added to the ball game. Oh my god. I know you're not being serious, Badger. It's all good. If you were. But how we feeling at the moment? How we feeling about, like, you know, it feels like it's really quiet at the moment. Has anything crazy happened that I just don't know about? Right? Has anything happened in, like, the X-host sphere that I just don't know about yet? Because I've been so out of the loop. I haven't heard any rumblings. I haven't heard any drama that's happened. I've as far as I'm aware, it's relatively quiet. As far as I'm aware, I think it's been relatively quiet. Don't know. I don't know. What are you guys thinking? Anything I need to know? Anything important in IRL a lot? Dude, it is like the point of, it's the time of the year where it seems like everybody's going through something, you know, and I get it. You know, I'm one of them. So, yeah. Buff has been doing an amazing job. Yeah, I've been watching the VODs of his streams when I can. You know, Scooter streams while I'm asleep. So, try catch those VODs as well. But I haven't heard any kind of drama from either camps, you know? So I don't know if anything has been going on, or if it's just been relatively quiet, or if it's just been, I don't know. I feel like their streams aren't getting pushed to my recommendeds anymore. You know what I mean? I don't know if you feel the same. I don't know if that's been the same for you, but yeah, like, you know, I actually have to go type and hunt. You know, I have to actually go in and fucking hunt for these streams now. Like, they're just not showing up in my recommendeds. Clinton says, I feel like you stayed too far out of the drama. Well, I mean, like, I didn't want to be in the drama at all. Like, I don't want to build an audience based on the LCU drama at all, you know? I didn't try and stay on Keem's good side. I didn't want him to fucking take my channel down, you know, because he can. He could have. Depending, you know, I didn't want to give him a reason. But yeah, no, I'm not. The thing is I'm just not interested in drama anymore. You know, it was a year of my life, and it fucking mentally just tapped me out. Just mentally tapped me out to the point where, like, I just didn't want to do it anymore. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Like, he had no real way of doing it unless he went a shady way. Yeah, I know. I know. So, you know, it's, I'm just don't like, yeah, I'd rather leave, and anybody that doesn't want to fucking pay attention to the drama can watch. And, yeah, like, I don't regret it. I don't wish I had to dip my toe in a little bit. It's just not interesting to me. You know? I wanted to leave because I wanted to leave, not because I wanted to start my own shit, you know? But it gave me a love for streaming, and I don't want to stop doing that either. So I just need to figure out. Once I figure it out, it's going to click at some point how to reach different audiences. I don't know how to do it yet. I have no idea. I fucking research. I watch videos. You know, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. It's just going to take me a minute, you know. Because that $250,000 education did not really, it did not really teach you how to do it. It didn't really teach you jack shit, to be honest. Calling into Scooter Show and Buff Show and things like that. I mean, that's still like, if it wasn't drama related, maybe. But the thing is I don't want to just keep recycling the same audience, you know, because like, the audience that watches like the LCU and X hosts, like they're still that's the sphere that they want to stay in. I want to go somewhere else. I don't want to be a part of this sphere. You know what I mean? Be like Buff, kick the door into a community, piss everyone off when you do it. That dude, the way that Buff did that was so fucking funny. Like, I respect it so hard. I respect it so hard. I'm so fucking proud of Buff. Like, I just love it. I love it. He's killing it. It makes me super happy to see. Honestly, I've always liked Buff ever since I saw him. You loved his stank tank with Shani and Rev. I love that he did it. Like, the lolcow stuff doesn't interest me. Like, those people kind of gross me out, and like it skeeves me out. You know, like I can't watch it because I'm just like, oh my god, this is too much. You know, like low key fucking like lolcows like Boogie, right? I can watch a lolcow like Boogie because like, you know, but it's one of those things. It's just one of those things. Just takes a little bit of time. You think we got scammed? Eric should have become a detractor. Lolcow's still around. Sometimes it's still around. Kane, how you doing, brother? How you doing? But yeah, it's I don't know. I'll find some way out, right? I'm still looking for the way to get out of it. Still looking for the way to get out of it because I just don't really want to be a part of the fucking lolcow fucking sphere. I don't want to be lolcow adjacent. You know, I could take they're running a script on live to piss off Nightmare. I mean that's just always going to happen, right? Like Corey said that I'm the only one he watches, and that's because he loves me. All's good in my world, brother. I'm glad you're good too, dude. You should get back in the Discord, man. The vibes have been very good lately. The chats have been bumping. The conversation's been pumping. You know? I think the thing is it just takes time, right? It just takes time to work through the shit, you know? It just takes time to work through the shit, and yeah, I you know, I think if people are interested in like lolcow shit, watching the X hosts are good because they're going to give you the unfiltered reactions. You know, so like if you wanna keep up with lolcow, and you want to keep like lolcow live and then LCU, I think honestly watch like, you know, Scooter, Buff, Gidgy. Dude, Gidgy streams are fucking funny. I can't lie. Gidgy streams are fucking hilarious. She cracks me up. Because she's like a beast unleashed now. I love it. I like watching drama. I do. I like watching it, but like LCU is just boring, right? It's just boring. What was my favorite script? What was my favorite script? I don't know. Like, because the fucking stupidest script was them trying to say I had ED, right? It was, you have ED, and your lady is mad that your report card's not good. Jesus Christ. Yeah, like that. The thing is, yeah, those ones were stupid. Those were stupid. You watch all the former hosts 30 to 60 minutes a day. I mean, that's very kind of you, to be honest. That's very kind of you to do that. You know? But yeah, I like if people want to keep up with what's going on in the LCU, honestly, watching Scooter, Buff, Gidgy, you know, they're all good. The very different takes, very different opinions. You know? It's yeah, I mean, I watch. I usually have to watch the VOD though because I can't really watch live. But yeah, I watch. I enjoy. It's a good time. It's it reminds me of old school. You know, it reminds me of old school where it actually feels real. How do I have ED? I jerk it. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's just, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I never really got given scripts though, because like I just wasn't like I just didn't. I never. I like. I did not want to follow forced direction. Like if you're not going to let me do my own thing, I don't want to be there. Like, I just can't do it. I don't like it. I'm not an actor. I don't want to be an actor, you know? I like being authentic and genuine. So yeah. But yeah, I think we will eventually find our way out of this sphere. I don't know if that's through gaming. I don't know if that's through something else, you know? I don't know where else I want to be though. That's the problem. Like, so I spend a lot of time just like looking at different spheres. If ideally, right? If I could ideally make a career off of being a gaming streamer, I would do that, you know? Would be funny if an ex-host trolled Keen by going back to do to him what he did to Becky. I had a dream I did that. I had a dream that I went back to the LCU, loaded up the stream on the show that I was on and said, nah, fuck this, and then ended it. I had that dream. I've had that dream a couple of times. Always wake up like really like with this big ass smile on my face. It would be fucking funny, right? But dude, the reason that he hates Link so much is because she embarrassed him. He never, like, if you embarrass him, he never lets it go. Right? Yeah. So, I mean, I'm taking Thursday and Friday off this week. The funny thing is I was like, oh, if I'm taking the day off, maybe I could just do a gaming stream. Like, bro, I can't switch off, and that's the problem. I can't switch off at all. One's in the chat, right? One's in the chat if you'd want to see a gaming stream Thursday or Friday instead of a regular stream. Because yeah, I just I shouldn't be. I might not. I just my brain. I really find it fucking difficult to slow down. Kane became Rastovian again. Streaming is an addiction. It fucking is, dude. The thing about it is, right? The reason that I only usually do 2 hours is because the thing that I hate about watching streamers that I enjoy, right, is if they have massive lulls in just like the content, I just start skipping through and then I'll feel like I missed something and then stop watching. You know? Does that make sense? Does that make sense to you? So like, that's why I try to do 2 hours, because I know that in 2 hours I can at least stay fucking consistent with the energy I have from start to finish. Sometimes it falls off like half an hour before the end of it, right? But that's okay. You know? You'd rather watch me stream, but I need to rest, take the 2 days off. Well, see, like, I don't know. Like, I might feel okay on the day. I might take 1 day. I don't know. Like, I don't want to take any days off, but I've been feeling fucking wrecked. You know, it's been almost, what, a year and a half? And I fucking had no break. Like, and hey, I feel very fucking blessed and privileged to be in a position to do this, right? So, come on. What makes sense to me is a turd's been bigger than mine. Oh, my God. You know what? You know, one thing is I was watching Angie stream, right? Because she's left the LCU now. And someone said that she's going to go back to the LCU when she gets remonetized. I don't think she should. I don't think she should, honestly. I kind of enjoyed her just being on her own. Like, the thing is because said she was going back to the LCU, I didn't want to type in her chat because I don't want her to get in shit, right? But I was watching, you know, I found it interesting watching her. I don't think she should go back. We recording Saturday. Yeah, we are. I thought it was Sunday. I thought we were recording Sunday. Now I'm confused. I am very lucky you love me, Kane. You have to love me. We're both Kiwis. Kiwis have to love each other. Boom Boom Pow said, nah, Angie sucks. The Balls Docket versus Chubby is probably my favorite storyline, and it was 100% real. Your Saturday, yes, yes. She was on Scooter's stream typing in chat. Oh well, you know, it's one. If she plans on going back, I mean, I don't want to fucking, you know, I'm not out here trying to fuck anybody up, you know. So, you help her and Ken stay away. I have mixed feelings on Ken. I think that makes sense. What we should do is devote one day of the week for a Rastovia stream. Okay, so this is how the week looks at the moment, right? Moving forward, we've got Mondays with Fire, we've got Tier List Tuesdays. We're doing Why Wednesdays, where we're going to start looking at things like tomorrow. We're going to look at things that I just don't know about, right? So we're going to look at why the internet hates Jenna Marbles. I have no idea who the fuck that is, but I have a docket built up that MJ put together. So, you know. Yeah. No, that's fair, Chubby Scorpion. I get that. I try to let go any bad feelings I have after I left. So, apart from Tommy, that guy won't shut the fuck up. He says my name every day. I'm just like, bro, like, dude. It's been almost 6 months. It's been almost 6 months, bro. Let it go. Let it go, bro. You know, so I don't know who the fuck Jenna Marbles is, but I guess we're going to figure out who she is tomorrow. And then Thursdays are going to be for the community, right? So Thursdays are going to be the community Thursday. And then Friday, I have no idea. Friday, it will just be probably Fun Friday or I don't know. I don't know. We'll do drinking or fucking hanging out or something. I don't know. So, I don't know. You know, I'm finally starting to hit a structure. I like having structure when it comes to shit like this, knowing what I'm going to do each day. You like Jenna Marbles and Tommy C is obsessed with me? I don't get it. I don't get it either. I don't get it either. I don't get it either. It makes no sense. But dude just won't fucking stop. Like, and it's so funny. Because it's always so like Rastov. Like he just says it with such like vitriol. I'm just like, okay. I don't like it doesn't bother me. It's just weird, you know? It's just weird. Ugh. Oh. That felt good. You love Angie? I like Angie. I like Angie. I like Angie. Boom does not like Angie. Still the best storyline, hands down. Still the best storyline. But the Balls Docket versus Chubby was so funny. They just didn't understand why. They're like, why? Why do they keep picking on us? Well, it's because you keep fighting back. I mean, full disclosure, I never told them to stop either. So. That's what you say when you let out a good fart. That felt good. Wow. You dork. Do I genuinely, I'm assuming, genuinely like Scooter streams? He's a tough watch for you for the drinking and crashing out. Okay. When he gets wasted, not for me, right? The drinking just, because, you know, words start getting slurred. He starts doing dumb shit like calling Keem. That stuff, not a fan, right? But when he's actually just having a conversation, talking about shit, giving takes on things, I really like that. You know? When it's actual, like, you know what I mean? You can tell when it hits that point, right? You can tell when it hits that point. Would I ever go back to the LCU? No. That part of my life is over. As much as I still get bored up, that part of my life is over. I would rather just go get a real job. You know what I mean? Like if this fell through, I'd just get a real job. It's not a thing. I don't want this to fall through because this is the best thing I've ever done. This is the most this is my favorite thing that I have ever done. What we're doing right now, streaming to you guys is just it is just the I cannot fucking I can't put it into words, literally. That's how I feel. I can't put it into words. I just love it. It is so much fun. It is awesome. You think if I do gaming streams has to be with other people because solo gaming isn't that entertaining? So it depends on, like, gaming depends on how you're doing it, right? I prefer to do gaming streams that have interaction with the chat. So playing games where you can create like different characters and have the chat be the characters, I like that stuff, right? Having chat be involved with like story decisions and shit like that, I enjoy that sort of stuff. Just playing a game and having people watch, like, it's not, I don't find that engaging, you know? I don't really find that engaging personally, so it's one of those things. Yeah. So no, I wouldn't yeah, no, I do like doing games. So I want to do a War Tales stream. I used to do War Tales on this channel, but I think I hid all of them because I wanted the gaming to be on the other channel. I should stay live 30 minutes and redirect to him. See, as much as like the pity inside of me is like, fuck, that would be funny, right? Like, I would love to see someone do that. I can't on the one hand say that I don't want to be a part of it and I don't want to be mentioned and then do that. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? It's one of those things. Would it be fucking funny? Hilarious. Will I do it? Probably not. I'm actually probably going to wrap up now. So I can mention this schmeat. Oh, man. Today was fun. The topic of the tier list did not very... It was a mid-tier list, right? But I still had fun. You guys are hilarious. You got to let some chaos happen once in a while. Right, but see, okay, this is the thing, right? You guys don't want chaos. You want the nuclear option, okay? You don't want just a little bit of, ha-ha, hee-hee, that was funny. You want, like, I'm going to destroy the sky. Like, you want maximum chaos. You want ultimate destruction. That's what you want, okay? I know that. Now, I've got some buddies, all right? I've got some buddies that you can watch who are maximum destruction, okay? One Buff Weeb and Scooter, you can go watch their maximum destruction. They'll do some chaotic shit, I promise. I'm just a low-key boy, you know, just a nice, relaxing, low-key boy. Bring back the potato. We do have a Kiwi stuff. We have a Kiwi VTuber. I just don't know what to use it for yet. Just Puppet Master stuff. Look. Okay. It's just one of those things. You know, it's just one of those things. I don't scheme anymore, all right? I don't need to. Look, all I'm worried about is my tier list gonna do well? Are people gonna show up and have fun? I don't know. I'm not creaming and scheming, okay? I'm not creaming and scheming. Never creaming, never scheming, okay? Never creaming and never scheming. When do you get a Rastov buff anime episode? Dude. One day. I'm honestly, I'm so much of a fucking perfectionist. Like, I'm trying to get my weak. Yeah, I just need to take more risks, I think. I need to take more risks and actually just do it, you know? I need to take more risks. But I don't know. I haven't figured any of that shit out. At the moment, I'm just trying to fucking get everything in a line. Shit keeps popping up that pushes my stuff back. But who is live at the moment? Let me have a look, because I am going to wrap it up. And let's see. I'm on the wrong screen. Dude, you guys want to go see some WWE? Let's see. Hold on. Oh, no. Fucking YouTube studio crashed. Okay, that's probably why. I was like, literally nothing showed up, so I was like, you're dissatisfied with me, Boom? Why? What did I do? Bro called Scooter his buddy. Dude. I thought Roxy was live. Did she finish already? Hold on. Hold on. Did Roxy finish? I thought... she's still live? No, maybe she finished. Maybe her stream... She must have finished. Let's see. You love Scooter outside of the LCU. He sucked inside of it. You guys just like it because he gives secrets away. Everyone wants to peek behind the curtain. All right. Dude. No, even WWE ain't live. What the fuck? That's crazy. All right. Well, I'll send you to... Did I save it? Let's see. All right. I'm going to... Dude, nothing is fucking showing up in my redirects today. It's really annoying. This is the only person that's actually showing up. So, all right, I'm gonna send you over to this. Just give it a watch. Just give it a try. This shit always makes me laugh. All right, I will catch you guys back tomorrow. We were gonna figure out why the internet hates Jenna Marbles. So that should be interesting. Bye bye now.